Hello, hello, hello. It's Nikki Manting. Welcome to this fourth and final set for our fourth Sunday in October 2022. We've been doing this, oh my gosh, for over 2 years now, almost every single Sunday. Next Sunday, we won't be doing it, but we'll be back again the first Sunday in November. We're going to take Halloween off and dress up in costumes and be spooks and goblins and ghosts and Cinderellas and Cinderfellas and whatever all else. But now, representatives of House Team Messing, there's three of us tonight. Come on up.
Hey,
We didn't talk about who was going to introduce us to start with.
we are representatives of House Team Merritt, and we are very happy to perform a mono scene for everyone tonight.
Did I say House Team Messing?
Yeah, so what?
No,
Connected.
House Team
We're all
Merritt.
connected.
Right. And so what we want for a suggestion is something evocative, like what, Hillary? What would be evocative?
Something evocative, a cloud gliding over the moon.
Mhm.
What would you think would be evocative, Sue?
An orange blossom special.
Ooh. I think the feel of hamachi on a sushi bar on your tongue.
Ah.
The smell
Oh,
of a newly printed dollar bill.
nice, crisp.
Lovely.
Mm.
Well, this is a this is a diner. Well, in the 1950s diner, one of those like trailer car things with the metallic stuff all over. And I see in the corner up ahead, it's a jukebox. And it's one of those like Wurlitzer jukebox thingies where you get to put your nickels in or whatever and pick out the hits that you want. Uh,
Mhm.
and there's one of them playing right.
In front of the counter, which is made of a kind of a faux marble, there are 12 seats of real leather, real reddish leather, and these seats twirl around and twirl around. And in front of the seats, there's a large mirror to which one can look and gaze and dream.
The cash desk, which is hidden behind more faux marble, is determinedly modern. In fact, it's an iMac Pro, and so it's got all the bells and whistles you could possibly want in this world of technology, safely hidden away.
And there are there are four huge glass windows at the front of the diner, but let us not be bothered with the hustle and bustle of the New York traffic on the outside, because painted and obscuring totally what's outside is a bucolic 1950s New York.
The scene is so much like Edgar Hopper. We feel that we are in an Edgar Hopper painting, such as the show that's happening right now at the Whitney. In front of each chair is a large container, glass container beveled with sugar. And next to it, very carefully placed, a pile of napkins in a silver case.
And our scene opens as we see the stools revolving lazily around and around and around. I think I need another cup of coffee. I'm Brenda, and I work at the diner here, and I've been here for 10 years. I'm raising my kids. I have a couple of little kids. They're 8 and 9, which I know, Irish twins. I know. And this diner's been a good home to me, actually. I love it here. I like the people, I like the place, and I like the swirly chairs, which I sit on whenever I get a chance because my feet kill me.
Good evening, good morning, whatever you want it to be. My name is Marjorie Attitash, and I come here every morning to get away from my tedious, luxurious existence upon the hill. I love Brenda. She always smiles. She's glad to see me. I come in and I'm not necessarily all dressed up. I'm just wearing my sweats. And I come in and she gives me my coffee just as I like it. She gives me my scone just as I like it. And I feel that I'm in an Edward Hopper painting and I feel that I'm real.
Maggie Daniels, the proprietor here. Um, I've worked very hard to create an atmosphere that is reminiscent of what my grandmother, and my mother experienced as they were growing up on the streets here. Um, we moved away in the early 60s, and my family came back to its roots. Yes, we owned the entire block, but little by little we lost it. Um, I can barely, the truth be told, I can barely keep this place going, but I feel so committed to the memory of my great grandma, my grandma, and my grandmother, not to mention my mother, that no matter what it takes, I'm going to make it work.
Hey Maggie, can I get you a coffee?
Oh, Brenda, that would be like so wonderful. Can I have the cappuccino? I mean, I know we've got that over on the side there, but I love that steamed milk the way that you make it.
Secret cappuccino coming
The
up.
cappuccino. It's only our best customers that we share the little secret of our, I know. I mean,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I mean, black coffee and cream and sugar. I mean, that's what we go by, but I love my cappuccino.
Oh, what little secret are they talking about?
I'm gonna get you a coffee. Oh,
I love slumming it down here where I just get a black, flat out black coffee.
here
None
you
of
are,
this
flat black.
And
flat.
we love it. We 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 love it. I see you in here every day, but I I have a hard time remembering your name.
Oh, my name is Marjorie Attitash. I live up on the hill with the rest of the
Marjorie,
Attitash clan. Or
I,
Marjorie.
clan.
you know, I think the Aditesh clan was here back in the day when my great grandma and I was growing up.
I'm so surprised. No one
Oh,
knows that. How in the hell did she know
mm, oh, oh. Yes, as a matter of fact, I I I don't mean I know it's your ancestors, so I don't mean anything by it. But my grandma rarely swore, and I think she referred to them as the Attitash Hellions.
that? I, God love her. I mean, I was born to the wrong family. God love her.
You seem so sophisticated. Brenda's told me that you've been coming in every day and ordering black strong coffee.
Well, I no, I do because in my family, it's not considered to be okay to like women, and I have a bit of a what on Brenda.
Um,
I did
excuse me,
I did hear you. I did hear you.
Oh, sorry. Don't mean to offend. Don't mean to offend.
Brenda
I'm not
doesn't mind.
gay. I'm not gay, but
I know, but she
I'm
doesn't
not
mind.
either. I'm not gay either. I mean, what,
Bre-
you have to be gay to like someone?
I
For
do
Christ's
Bre-
sake.
Brenda
appreciate your tips.
Brenda doesn't mind.
Do you
No.
mind, Brenda?
I you like me. I think it's okay to like me.
I like you a lot. Quite a bit. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Brenda's children. Brenda's children come in here on a regular basis
Oh,
to see their mama when their dad lets them
They do.
out of the house uh, on a sunshiny afternoon, right, Brenda?
What do you mean when their dad lets them out of the house? What does that mean exactly? I don't get that.
We homeschool. And he's very, very good. I mean, he used to be a board teacher, board certified teacher, but he's really better at home taking care of the kids, you know, and he's really ingraining in them all the important things about life that you need to have in your heart.
No, I mean, do you mean that he never got a real job, but he's good at doing this? Is that what you mean?
He had a real job. I mean, he was at one point, quite honestly, when he met Brenda, he was the superintendent of schools.
Oh my. Well, that is
So
something.
yeah, it was quite impressive. I mean, it was a
What
long
happened
time.
to go from
That's-
superintendent of schools to homeschooling? What exactly happened? I don't
Well,
get it.
we used to live up near you, actually.
We don't speak badly of the things that happened out of our control.
Oh, quite. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Quite, and quite. Yes.
Marjorie, you have no control over the fact that you had hellion great grand descendants. You know? I mean,
Oh, no, God love them. I didn't. No.
and
I'm
Brenda
just
makes
gonna get something from the back room, and we need to stock up the coffee
Brenda.
filters.
That would be awesome. And some extra sugar. I'd love that brown, you know,
Sugar.
that natural brown that you suggested that we
Brenda,
get. That is
We're going
so
to have a conversation about verisimilitude, you know?
good.
okay, well, I
Verisimilitude.
just want to say I'm really sorry if I offended you. I do that with a lot of people. I just say stuff and shit
I
comes
don't
out
know
of my mouth.
about it.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Marjorie, do you know what verisimilitude is?
No idea. I
Verisimilitude?
was faking it. Do you know what it means?
I don't. I mean, I get my Google out, but I don't. I'm afraid she'll come
Well,
back and see me. She's very bright.
Veritas in Latin means truth. So,
She was working on her PhD when she met her when she met her husband, and
oh,
she's
oh,
incredibly bright. I'm so lucky to have her here because, quite honestly, I can't keep the books. If it weren't for her, I'd probably be bankrupt because I
she does
can't
the
add or
book.
subtract.
She
Huh?
does the book.
She
She does
does.
the book.
She does. She does the books.
I think is that she's altering stuff in the books and she's stealing her right and
Oh
left.
no.
That's what I really
No,
think.
Brenda would never be doing that. I trust her implicitly. Like I said, she's had a hard, she's had a hard life, but we're fast friends. And you know, I'm going to tell you this because you've been coming in here on a regular basis. But we have a hidden cappuccino machine, and
What? You have a what?
well, it's back there behind the Mac computer that you don't see.
Oh,
Uh, and I
oh.
don't want to. And she makes the best, absolute best
Excuse me,
cappuccino.
I'll be right back. I have to go to the ladies. Be right back.
Did you tell her about the avocado toast that I make?
I didn't get to that part yet, but what's their solicitude?
Oh, Maggie, I just think we need to pick a lane, you know? Are we a 50s diner? Or are we a sort of modern diner with the little hint of the occasional?
Well, it totally blocked out the modern New York. I mean, doesn't that answer the question?
Well, I I mean, I look at I wear I have pin curls in my hair, I have bobby socks, I have saddle shoes. I mean, I do it up. I do it up because I kind of want to live that way. I kind of love the idea of being in the simple past.
Well, you
But
know, I mean,
it's not working. I mean,
it is working. You know, if anybody can help me pull this off, it's you. I mean, your specialty is genre fiction, and we created this
the
genre,
50s
and
was
with
my era. The 50s. I mean, Day of the Locust. I mean, oh my God. I just
so
want to
we,
live
if
in that
anybody
world.
in this, if anyone in New York, can pull this off. It's us. Because we've
Okay.
got the brain.
But when you do stuff like bring in like the avocado toast and the latte and the frappe, I saw that. I saw the frappe the other day.
What's for me though? I hid that. I have to have mostly have cappuccino. If I just have my cappuccino, I'll be okay. We don't. I won't. I felt like I could say something to Marjorie because she's been here a number of days, but I won't. I won't let anybody
And
see.
then I don't even get the fondue. Like fondue isn't 50s. Fondue
Fondue?
is 60s.
Where did the fondue come from? I didn't bring that in.
It's behind the counter. There's the whole fondue set.
I didn't bring in a fondue set, Brenda.
Okay, I overheard that. I
Oh,
brought in I brought in the fondue set from our home because no one was using it, and so I thought, well, why not bring it to my favorite place on earth? Why not bring it here? And maybe somebody could actually use it. That's what I thought.
in our 50s diner.
Yes.
50s diner.
Yes, yes.
You know what happened in the 1950s, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, I guess some people in the 50s would have made fondue.
I know we could fondue the cheese and make grilled cheese out of it. That's very 50s.
That's
Just
not
heat up the
hard.
cheese and put it on the bread.
We could
And
Well,
nobody
I'm gonna
use the
maker.
pot to make the cheese and then pour. Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna go put on a 45.
Yeah.
Look, I am happy to
Rock around the clock. Rock around the clock.
Okay, you got it.
around the clock tonight. Rock, rock, rock till the rock daylight. We're gonna rock and make
around the
fondue
clock
tonight.
tonight.
Make some fondue, make it now. Put it on bread and wow, wow, wow. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the rock daylight. We're gonna rock,
Hey, the record's broken. I gotta put something else on. Sorry.
Oh, another one? Oh, you know the one I like?
Well,
Wake up, little Susie. Play that.
How does that
Wake
go?
up, little Susie. Wake up.
Wake up.
What's that? How does it start? The movie wasn't so hot. It
I
didn't
think we
have
should raise the
much
price. I think we should raise the price. I think 5 cents a song is not enough.
Our
Brenda,
is hot.
I
Wake
think
up, little Susie.
having
We
a
gotta go
50th
home.
price in 2022 New York City is not going to pay the bills. I think we're going to have to raise the jukebox price.
The what price?
I think we need to allow for credit cards to be swiped and tapped on the jukebox.
I agree.
Oh,
That does,
tapped on the jukebox. I love it.
We gotta get into the modern world.
Yeah.
Not
And when
too
the card goes through, you get a song, right? Tap,
Not
tap,
too
tap.
uh,
It clicks
so
on
I'm
through a new
thinking
song.
$1, maybe $1 a
Dollar a
song,
tap.
$1 a song.
sure.
I mean, I'd be able to replace the records that break. I mean, I don't have a lot left in my bank account.
Brenda, you have
Marjorie,
got the big vision. Brenda, bring on the big vision, Brenda. You can save this place.
the 50s, we didn't have vision boards in the 50s. Like vision boards were not a thing.
But we're not exactly living in the 50s, so we can conjure up the atmosphere with our
Well,
vision board.
I honestly, okay. The bottom line is, Brenda, you need a job. I need to preserve,
Your heritage.
God help me, I need to preserve my heritage from my great grands up. And I think we both desperately need to do these things, right? And Marjorie, we appreciate so much you coming in here, but we've got to double down. I
You
think
need
we've got to
rock
double down.
solid regulars. I'm a rock solid regular. You need me.
I thanked you.
I know,
I
that's what I'm saying. I'm
I wish that
affirming.
you'd buy some food occasionally, not just the 10-cent cups of coffee.
Oh,
Well, she
well,
did bring us the fondue pot.
You
That's nice.
10 cent,
It was really nice.
how would you feel? This is a customer. I'm going to survey the customer that's in here right now. How would you feel about us getting away from the bottomless cup? Just
oh,
one
oh,
cup
oh,
for
oh. No, no, I think it has to happen. Has to happen. Yeah. Uh,
what that we
An
have to get away
organization
from it?
like you
Oh my
survives
God.
on how many cups of coffee? So never forget the bottomless cup. No, no, no.
Oh my God, you guys.
Brenda, you disagree?
I mean, I'm the person who does the books, right?
Yeah.
And we have a bank meeting coming up
Mhm.
tomorrow.
We need to
Mhm.
have a 50s sock hop fundraiser.
We we've got
For
to
tomorrow.
we've got to get it together because we're gonna lose the place. And I say we because I'm your team. I'm Team Maggie all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The
I
way
mean,
you look at it
the
is
coffee isn't gonna do it.
Well, it's gonna
maybe
do
it
it
needs to
though.
be lost.
I mean,
Maybe it needs
you
to be
know,
lost
this is, wait, we need to be lost?
to transform into something new.
Like Starbucks.
Transform into something new? I
Starbucks.
mean, that
No,
has nothing
not
to do with my
no,
great great
no, you
grand.
idiot.
Starbucks.
You idiot. Not Starbucks. Obviously not Starbucks.
Wait. I, I
Don't
could
call Maggie
I
an
have a
idiot.
moment?
That's not nice.
Marjorie,
Take that
Marjorie,
back. Take that
Marjorie,
back, Marjorie. Maggie
Marjorie,
is not an idiot.
Marjorie, could you give us,
It
Brenda
was
and me, a
term of
moment?
affection.
Just give
Yes,
us a
yes.
moment,
Yes,
please.
I will,
Okay,
but that was
okay,
came out of the pure affection of my purest heart.
Brenda.
She means well, but the fondue
No,
pot's
there's
not very
more.
good, you know.
I didn't want to bring it up, but those hellions that my great grand was talking about. He also said they were avaricious, and that had been going on for a whole line before. The great great grands of my great great grand were also knew them, and this is a thing that's in her family. So I'm sort of wondering, I'm wondering if she's like trying to undermine. She tried to tell me that you were cooking the books.
Oh, I mean, I was cooking them to make them look better, but
I know, but you weren't stealing.
the bank
from the-
found out, and so now that's why we're in trouble. And
But you weren't doing anything to hurt me. You were trying to save. You're trying to save
why is nothing
great
I like
Granny's
better than
life.
being sock hop girl.
So, well, sock
You know,
hop might
you know how
work.
old I am? I'm 43 years old, and I'm wearing saddle shoes and ankle socks and
That's because you're dedicated.
poodle skirt because
Because you're
no,
dedicated.
she thinks that. She thinks I'm dedicated to this shop, but I think I'm just dedicated to living in a time that isn't my own. I I don't want to be in this world we've got now. Life is so hard. My husband is difficult, stays home and homeschools. My kids have issues, and I just like to pretend I'm not there. And I don't think this is the best plan, but that's what I'm doing right now.
I trust you with my heart and my soul, Brenda. You are you are the most solid person in my life. Ever since my mom died,
For me,
I've been
that's not a
alone.
good thing. That's not a good thing.
Oh, Brenda, you are a very good thing. I, I, I have a special gift. If I have any gift at all, it's seeing the true core of a person, and your core is good, and your
I mean,
core
I
is
want to
caring.
be a good person, but I'm just hiding here so that I don't have to go home and take care of my kids.
Oh,
And,
Brenda,
I love it here. This place speaks to me. I
it
mean,
speaks. You've made it. You've created. You've helped me create this space that brings my great grandma, my great great grandma, my grandma, and my mom back to life. And it's because of you that I've been able to hold on, and I don't care if we have to go and face the nasty bank tomorrow. I don't care if some
Maybe
Hellions great great grandchild brings subversive fondue pots into our 50s diner. I don't care. It doesn't matter. If we're together, who's gonna overcome us? We're going to make it work.
you're a lovely person, Maggie. I mean, I think you're fundamentally misguided about how things work, because we're going to go to the bank and then they're going to foreclose, and that's going to be the end of poodle skirts and saddle shoes and
We're not gonna
fondue
foreclose.
pots. And
Something's gonna happen. I actually am thinking maybe we should entertain the idea of a sock hop fundraiser.
well,
We've
that's
got
what
the
Marjorie
jukebox.
said.
That's what
Marjorie,
Marjorie said.
where is she?
Let's listen to her ideas. Marjorie,
Is she?
Marjorie, you can
Marjorie,
come back now. Marjorie.
I'm going to go aside and see if. Oh, here she is.
Marjorie,
Sorry, we
I'm
took you
gonna
out.
go back and mess around with the Wurlitzer, but we'd like to learn more about the sock hop fundraiser.
Well, I mean, clearly Brenda has some great musical knowledge of the 50s, so there's that, right? And then we could have sort of an auction of things. We could have sort of a lottery. We could have prizes for the best costumes or for whatever, we could have a dance thing. I just think that if it was fun, a community builder, then people in the community, not only would they spend money, but this place would become a place of happiness, and people would want to come.
You did this a few years ago. I remember
Yeah,
you did it for the
yeah,
Unitarian
yeah,
Church, right? That
yeah,
little
yeah,
neighborhood place.
yeah. I did that, and we have to have, we can have the right decorations without a lot of money. We don't want to.
How much money did they make?
They made, I want to say, $3,200. That's what they made. Yeah,
I'd like
yeah.
to.
Mm-hmm. And we can make the food ourselves in a dirt simple. We could have movies running in the background, like some clips of, like, 50s really fun movies.
I mean, Maggie owns the place,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
Come dressed as your favorite
just
50s.
we've got to pay some back taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
How
looking
much
at
money do you
Oh,
need?
75,000 in back taxes.
Okay, all right, okay. So,
We need to think big.
yeah, we need to think really big. We need to involve the entire town, basically, don't we?
The
We
entire
need to
town.
get the town behind saving this diner.
I just wonder if
Every
there's potential for how do I say this nicely? A patron.
a
Oh, a patron.
patron.
A
Well,
patron.
patron, that's an interesting idea. I mean, I could, in theory, dig into my trust fund, which I
Oh.
do have
Oh,
one.
no, that would be
It's a
never,
substantial
never
trust
ask you
fund,
to
but
do
I
that.
never, I'm actually not very materialistic, and it's been piling up.
Uh-huh.
How much do I have? I have about $755,000 in my trust fund.
Did I hear a multiple of 75,000?
$755,000 is
Oh,
what is,
so it's only
and some
10%.
of it is in gold, actually pure gold, because my relatives were smart and they knew about that. So yeah, half of it's in pure gold, actually. So
Oh
I
my
wouldn't
gosh.
mind. I wouldn't mind funding, the whole thing, as long as I get a portion back. I wouldn't mind. And we have to, we have to do
Percentage, maybe a percentage of.
yes. And
10%?
we rent out vintage 50s cars and we drive through surrounding neighborhoods, playing music, dancing, like a fair, advertising this. We make it really like mysterious and fun.
Do you think
Do
I
you
could my
think
kids? Do you think, you know what? I don't actually. I do love them. I just sometimes I feel overwhelmed with like worry, but this
they're so
could be it.
cute?
Could I
They're so
bring them
cute.
and let them drive with me? Like I would love
Yes,
to drive
of
a
course you
50.
can.
Like a
Could I have a
parade.
Studebaker? I
Like
want
a
a
parade. Like a homecoming parade.
Yes,
And we come back here to the sock hop.
yes, and you can be the homecoming queen, Brenda. You're the homecoming queen,
Yeah,
the sock.
What
maybe
about
the
me?
Yeah.
that
Oh,
they,
you
they,
are the home.
I don't
You are
mean
the
to be the
homecoming goddess
Yeah, she
of
can.
the sock hop.
Oh, hey, do you have your baton?
Oh,
I do. I
baton.
Does she have her baton? No,
do.
she
I do.
does. She
I
brings
do.
it
I
out
do.
every once in a while.
A
It's quite
marching
funny.
band, maybe a marching band, right? Yeah.
But these things are going to cost. And
I,
so am I
I have the
understanding?
money as long as I get back a portion of it. I'm not allowed to just give my money, but I can invest it.
So
It's gonna be an
what,
investment.
what portion do you need
Mm,
back, Marjorie?
I need like a third back.
A third?
755,000. That's a lot of money I'd be putting up. That's
Oh,
a
only seven. I thought it was only 75,000,
no,
but you're going to
755,000.
put the whole thing into
I am. I am.
this
I just got,
project?
yeah, and I expect a third back. That's it. That's it.
You
Well,
know, they
this is
say
this is
you
how well
can't lift,
how
you can't look,
coincidental.
you can't look a gift horse in the mouth,
No,
but I'm a little concerned uh, about Marjorie's willingness to give us $750,000 and only take one third
you
ownership
know,
of the
when you've grown up in a
great
family of
grandma's
gravel
place.
robbers,
Maggie, we're not talking about
I want friends. What I need are friends. I've
75,000.
lived with pots of money. I need real friends like the two of you. That's what I need.
She said
I just
750,000.
happen. Oh, that's how much money she's got, but we
No,
only.
she said no. She said she's giving it all to this project.
I said I'm giving 2/3 of it. That's a lot of.
This is what I mean. What a coincidence
Contract.
that I happen to have these forms all filled out, and well, they're not filled out ready, but I do. Here, I'm just passing
That
this.
looks like a legal contract.
Yeah, isn't
That
that
Brenda.
funny? Isn't that
That's
funny that
funny.
it's all? And then we'll all be
Uh,
part owners, right, Maggie? All three of us.
um,
Strangely
uh,
copacetic.
um, um, will all three be partners?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it will still be my great great grandmother's place,
Oh
Good.
yes, yes. Oh
and
yes.
will still
50s all the way.
harken back to the 50s all the way, and I can have my
We're gonna
cappuccino.
write it up, sign it, document it.
Barbara, here, Maggie,
I can
here's
I can have
yours,
my
Maggie.
cappuccino, my cappuccino machine back in the back, and it's okay to keep the Mac computer back there as
All of
well.
that and more and more. All of that and
Behind
more.
the faux marble.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
behind
yeah.
the faux marble. All right, show me the phrasing on the contract that says that specifically.
Mm,
Maggie's beloved 50s lifestyle will continue. Right?
right.
What's important to me isn't my 50s lifestyle, Brenda.
Would you like me to erase
Maggie's piece
lifestyle?
of 50s heaven. Maggie's piece of
Heaven.
50s
Piece
heaven.
of 50s heaven shall live
Maggie,
on
in the
unto the next
preservation,
generation and the generation after and the generation after.
Rock
in the
solid.
preservation of great grandma, great great grandma,
Yes.
grandma, and mama.
Yeah.
Every
Okay,
the whole line.
the whole
And
shebang.
Maggie, we're going to preserve you too.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. Well, then maybe um, we should add your kids, Brenda. I
Maggie,
haven't been able to, I
Maggie,
haven't been able, I haven't been able to have any.
I feel like I'm being an evil person. Maybe I just take my name off of this.
No, 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 not even in a minute. No, no, no.
I mean,
I'm being,
little Lucy and little Adam are going to grow up someday, and they'll help carry on the legacy that their mama helped to preserve. Their kind-hearted, caring, loving mama, who, with the help of the selfless lady from up the hill, who overcame her family's history of
Insanity.
usury and
Used to.
usury and and
capitalism,
and
Capital.
capitalistic domination to help little me
exploitation.
Exploitation.
exploitation to help me preserve the dream of my great grandma, my great great grandma, my grandma.
See, this
grandma.
clarifies. I'm a big believer in karma. This will clarify my karma.
Okay, I trust you. I
Mm.
trust you, Brenda. If you say that I should sign on the dotted line
Yeah,
with
you should.
Marjorie and you,
You should, but perhaps you need I'll bring it, but my bank book statement so you can see how much exactly is in there. Maybe a little bit more even. You need to see. I think you need to see that I have the money. I'll go get it.
I don't need to see it though, Marjorie. I have a good sense. I have a
does.
good sense about people. I see their core. I know the goodness in their heart. I know that Brenda is a beautiful, beautiful spirit. And I
Money
believe money.
has great potential to be destructive, and I feel very good about putting this to a good use. Very good about that.
What do you think, Brenda?
Let's just rock around the clock.
Yeah. Right
That's
now.
our show.
Rock
Around the
clock
clock
tonight.
tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The
Rock
right down, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
All right. And Xander's going to play our music for us so that we can fade away on this beautiful pre-Halloween Sunday. So Brenda, tell us about yourself.
Okay, well, when I'm not being Brenda, the waitress, I am Sue Carroll from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, I am not being whoever I just was, Marjorie. I'm Hillary from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I have a dog that I'm in love with.
And I am Maggie, otherwise known as Mickey, currently in the outskirts of Boston. Happy to be here in this blustery fall day. I'm happy that you all spent tonight with us, or if it's in the future and you're watching us asynchronously, that you've taken the time to spend this little bit of time with us while we had fun with our monoscene format that we've been working on. Thank you so much.
Woo, thank you.
Everybody.